Kent's Halloween-packed weekend. Downtown streets with students celebrating the holiday. TV2 has a recap on the festive 3 days.
And TV2 spoke to local police about arrests of partygoers made this weekend.
Will we see a treat of summer-like warm temperatures or a trick of cold fall-like temperatures for your week ahead? I'll have your Halloween forecast coming up.
No tricks and all treat for tonight's Powerball winner. Hear how you can get lucky as TV2 News at 6 starts right now.
This is TV2 News.
Good evening, Kent State and all of Portage County. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Erin Sullivan.
And I'm Nuried, Hurtado.
And we start tonight with a recap on Halloween weekend.
That's right, Erin. Our reporter Sydney Brown has more on the story. Hi, Sydney.
Hi, Erin. Hi, Nuried. After the Halloween weekend, I went to the city and university police to understand the weekend from their perspectives. And for the most part, they say it was a pretty calm weekend.
Halloween weekend filled the streets of Kent with activity, and as a result, there was a heavier police presence.
We had some extra staffing this weekend, so nothing to the extent that we have done in years past.
And for the most part, police say it was a calmer night than expected.
Our Halloween was pretty calm, especially considering years past. It was really nice weather, so there was some concern that we'd have more people. Everybody seemed to be generally practicing good safety habits, so we're happy about that.
However, there were still several arrests both on and off campus.
From the stats that I ran, I saw about 13 arrests within the time period that I was looking at.
5 adults total had arrests, typically summons for prohibitions, and then we had 4 juvenile arrests for prohibitions.
These numbers are not even close to what was anticipated from what Kent Halloweens were like in previous years.
And we do get juveniles who come to Kent, high school kids. You know, maybe they have an older brother or sister who attends a university or a friend, whatever. So we do see that element come into the city, and we have juvenile arrests almost every single year.
Kent State Police arrested 4 people under the age of 18, and City Police arrested 1.
So this used to be such a large-scale event where we would have easily over 50 arrests.
Definitely a huge change from Halloweens in the past. They started to slow down probably 2 to 3 years before COVID. So hopefully it kind of stays this way. I mean, we want people to enjoy Halloween, have a good time, but make safe choices as they seem to have this year.
Both police departments shared their commitment to the safety of residents and students. Reporting live for TV2 News, I'm Sydney Brown.
Halloween weekend in Kent is here, and although the actual holiday isn't until October 31st, Kent students have been out all weekend celebrating.
Oh yeah, one of the best holidays for sure. We should get one day off.
Because I can get drunk on a Monday, but I don't feel like it'd be very acceptable.
Kent students headed downtown Saturday evening to local bars like Water Street Tavern or The Loft. Some even waited for hours in 40-degree weather to get into Barfly, a popular bar among college students.
It's our first time downtown for Halloween. Yeah, we all just turned 21 now. A lot of fun.
While everyone heads to different places, whether it be the bars or the frats, one thing remains the same. They all have amazing costumes.
This was planned for at least a month, and I finally ordered it off Amazon a week ago, so it came just in time.
We were actually talking about that. It stresses me out trying to pick out an outfit.
Yeah. From freshmen to seniors, and even some alumni, the streets were filled with golden flashes, ready to have a spooktacular time.
Oh, I love it. I love it. The bar's down here. Chef's kiss.
Reporting for TV2 News, I'm Olivia Sharp.
Hello, Portage County in Northeast Ohio. Happy Halloween. Hope you're having a nice evening out there. I'm TV2 weather anchor Odin Amador-Gorby with your Monday evening weather forecast. And let's talk about currently in Kent right now. It is 63 degrees. Feels like 66 out there, though, with cloudy skies out there. Humidity at 68% and visibility at 10 miles. It is definitely a calmer evening. It may not be clear, but it is at least nice, though. And let's talk about our temperatures across Northeast Ohio right now. We can see right now Kent is at 63, 69 Cleveland, Sandusky at 63, Mansfield at 64, Worcester at 65. It definitely feels like a cool fall evening out there as everyone's going out for Halloween plans. It's definitely the perfect weather to do it, not too hot, not too cold. And as we look at our nighttime forecast for the evening, we'll see 61 degrees and cloudy skies for your 7 o'clock, and then this will continue until 9 o'clock with mostly cloudy skies and 11 o'clock with mostly cloudy skies. So it's going to definitely be a clear but cloudy evening out there. That's all I have for now. In my next update, I'll have your 7-day forecast. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Odin. And President Todd Dyken is inviting students and faculty to attend his next Talking with Todd. The new monthly live chat includes university updates and a live Q&A session with Todd Dyken himself. The next session is November 3rd, and a link for the Microsoft Teams meeting has been sent via email. Next meeting's topic will review financial information and the university's budget.
And Main Street Kent will hold a cleanup event this weekend. The event will start at 9 a.m. and will end at noon this Saturday, November 4th at the Hometown Bank Plaza. Main Street Kent dedicates few Saturdays to clean up litter and graffiti in downtown Kent with the help of community members and Kent State students. They will also offer donuts to the volunteers, and everyone is welcome to help with this fall downtown cleanup.
And the Portage County Job and Family Services will host their annual Senior Forum this Wednesday. The forum will be held at Immaculate Conception Hall, and it has free admission for all hoping to learn about what Portage County offers its seniors. Free educational services will also be offered along with blood pressure screenings and COVID-19 and flu vaccines.
The American Red Cross is inviting donors and people who have never donated to give blood and help the blood supply from dropping ahead of the holidays. People of all blood types are needed, especially platelet donors and those with type O blood. The American Red Cross will be holding a blood drive this Wednesday, November 2nd, at the Kent State Student Center from noon to 6 p.m. All who come to donate blood will receive a $10 e-gift card.
If you're a plant lover, you might want to stick around to hear about Kent's newest small business.
And the Supreme Court will hear the challenges to affirmative action in college admissions. What universities are involved on the hearing?
The College of Public Health at Kent State University prepares students for careers in some of today's most exciting health fields. Public health professionals impact lives by monitoring clinical trials, advocating for mental health, supporting active lifestyles, and more. The College of Public Health also offers open courses for any major, including its most famous course, Zombie Outbreak. Public health students can even study abroad and are encouraged to join the Public Health Student Alliance. For more information, visit kent.edu/public health. Public health, solving our problems together.
Tomorrow's news leaders.
Today's top stories.
From an award-winning student newsroom.
This is TV2 News, truly Portage County.
Welcome back. Flourish Plant Market opened this Saturday in downtown Kent on the corner of South Water Street and East Main.
The TV2 reporter Alexandria Manthey analyzes the post-pandemic economy and opportunities for small businesses in Kent.
The corner of South Water and East Main Street got some new greenery this Saturday with the opening of the Flourish Plant Market.
We've always wanted a space where people can come, they can pick out their own plants, they can talk with me and learn a little bit more about how to take care of plants.
Community members stopped by the market to check out the products, sales.
Would you like to be added into our system and get 50% off?
And even some refreshments.
I'm a plant addict, so they're a good supplier to my addict, and they're also going to help me get some additional accessories that I need for some of my plant propagations.
I love it. I think this is something that Kent definitely needs. There's so much research that's out there that says that plants and flowers and green things make people happy. So I think that this is a great opportunity to have this in our local community.
Flourish is unique because most of their products are locally sourced.
We have, Evergreen Concrete Company, we have Base Camp Ceramics, we have Cuyahoga Valley Woodworks. There's been all these really great local makers who have been a part of our business from the very beginning.
I'd rather see something more like this where I can come give them my money so that they stay in business than go and give my money to a chain store that's all over the country.
Since the initial economic boom post-pandemic, more Kent entrepreneurs are looking to plant their roots in the downtown area.
People have faith now that they can come back and be in a brick and mortar store and have foot traffic coming in.
The business began as an e-commerce site during the pandemic, but Hall says the plan was always to open a physical space.
We just knew that when we got to the point in our business where we had grown it enough to feel comfortable opening a shop, that's when we would do it. And we've been looking for a while, and we knew we wanted to make Kent our home.
Now that they are open, Hall is hoping to flourish here in the Kent area.
We love the business community here. We love the customers here. We love the architecture and, you know, the access to nature and having the river right there. And it's just, I don't know, the history, and we would love to be a part of it.
For TV2 News, I'm Alexandria Manthey.
Job losses have hit an all-time low in September and will need about 133,000 jobs to get employment back to where it was before the pandemic hit. The state and federal jobs data of Ohio shows that Ohio needs 7,600 jobs were cut alone in September. Unemployment rate remained at 4%, but no worries with recent announcements that Intel, Honda, and Ford plan to invest in Ohio jobs. Employment may increase in the near future.
Ohio's state issue 2 might have other consequences on future elections. The amendment prevents local governments from allowing non-citizens to vote in local elections. However, it might also prohibit 17-year-olds from voting in primary elections. Opponents of the issue say language added to the amendment might trump 17-year-olds the right to vote. The concerns are based on the replacement of the word every with only.
Welcome back, everyone. Now here's a look at your live radar right now, and as we can see all across our area right now, it's mostly clear skies, but we do have some rain showers coming in, little bits here and there. As we are moving into the evening, we will be dealing with some more rain showers into the evening as we look across our area, but there will be more to come in later in the evening. And let's talk about our temperatures. Right now we are rocking it at 65 degrees and 66 in Columbus, 65 in Dayton, 63 in Cincinnati. It is definitely a nice fall evening out there, and it is gorgeous for all the Halloween plans that you may have. Enjoy, because it's going to be a really nice evening out there. And let's look at tomorrow's forecast. We are going to be dealing with mostly cloudy skies all throughout the day. We will have a slight chance of a rain shower coming in from time to time, but nothing too crazy. It will be a very nice evening and a very nice day as well. And let's look at our 7-day outlook. We can clearly see cloudy skies for your Tuesday with highs up in the upper 60s, but then towards Wednesday, the sun will come out with upper highs in the upper 60s, almost hitting 70 towards your Thursday. But then Friday, the clouds will start to come in with highs up in the upper 70s, and it will continue into your Saturday as well. But then the rain will start to come in towards Sunday into Monday, bringing in highs up into the upper 60s. So that is all I have for your Monday evening weather forecast. Please enjoy these nice temperatures. Have a fun and safe happy Halloween. Back to you guys at the news desk.
The Supreme Court has revisited the topic of affirmation action. The justices heard 2 cases today challenging race-conscious admission policies at Harvard University and the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Both universities use race when deciding which applications to accept. The universities utilized affirmation action to maintain a diverse student body, but challengers say the process violates equal protection principles. This case is ongoing, so be sure to visit kentwire.com to hear the latest updates on the court's decision.
And the opening statements started Monday morning in the Trump Organization's criminal tax fraud and larceny trial in New York. The company has been accused of a 15-year-old scam to help its executives dodge taxes by giving them perks off the books. The alleged perks include leased luxury cars, rent on an Upper West Side apartment, and private school tuition for their families. Donald Trump is not a defendant in the case, and he's not expected to be implicated.
A Kennesaw State student was killed in the deadly Halloween crowd surge in South Korea. Steve Blessey was just 20 years old and was studying business abroad with 11 other KSU students. His father took to Twitter to remember his son, saying, quote, "He was an incredible young man. Our hearts are broken." 150 people were also killed in the accident.
Shanghai's Disney resort closed abruptly. All visitors were directed to stay in the park until they return a negative test for the virus based on China's COVID-19 prevention measures and COVID-0 policy. The Shanghai government says the park was barring people from entering or exiting, but social media users show the theme park continues to operate rides for visitors stuck inside. This is the fourth time the park has been closed in line with COVID restrictions since January 2020.
Advancements for preventing RSV are in the works. 4 vaccines could be nearing review by the FDA. In a recent clinical trial, it was 75% effective at fighting off RSV infections. New treatments could prevent future hospitalizations for infants and seniors. The virus targets the lower lungs and causes an intense cough, which can lead to pneumonia and inflation. The last treatment that RSV was approved for was in 1998.
Those sleepless midnights are getting recognized. How a mastermind keeps breaking records with her new album after a week of its release.
The Cleveland Browns have a pivotal game tonight with the Cincinnati Bengals. Stay tuned for a preview to this spooky matchup and more in sports.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
Happy Halloween, Portage County. I'm Josh Aponte, and we got some Kent State athletics news, so let's get right into it. The Kent State field hockey team took on Michigan State in their last regular season contest Sunday afternoon. The Golden Flashes were tied with the Spartans 1-1 until the second quarter, and Michigan State was able to capitalize. The Spartans scored 2 more goals for a final score of 3-1. The single Kent State score was made by Patricia Strunk, assisted by Agustina Florio. The Golden Flashes will travel to Oxford on Friday, November 4th to take on Appalachian State at 2:30 p.m. for the Mid-American Conference Championship. And the Kent State football team will have some action going on tomorrow at 7. The Flashes will host Ball State, looking to extend their 13th straight victory at Dick's Stadium. And I will be at Dick's Stadium tomorrow for live updates, so make sure you tune in to tomorrow's newscast. And finally, the Cleveland Browns will host the Cincinnati Bengals tonight for a Halloween AFC Conference matchup. Joe Burrow will be leading the Bengals, coming off a dominating win over the Atlanta Falcons last week. However, Burrow will be without his right-hand man, Jamar Chase, who's expected to be sidelined for 4 to 6 weeks with a hip injury. Browns will try to bounce back after their 3-point loss to the Baltimore Ravens. Not to overreact or anything, but this game might determine whether the Browns can possibly make it to the playoffs given their position in the AFC. So now it's time for my prediction. I feel like tonight is going to be a hard-fought game despite the last few lackluster outings by the Browns. So give me Cleveland over Cincinnati, 28-24. I feel like the game will go down to the wire, but the Browns will be able to scrape the barrel with the absence of Jamar Chase at Joe Burrow's side. And that is all the time I have for now, but make sure to follow us on Twitter at TV2 KSU Sports. And don't forget to tune in later tonight for Sports Corner, where we'll take a look at the Cavs' victory last night and so much more. I'm Josh Aponte, and have a happy Halloween, Portage County, and let's go Browns.
It's Halloween night, and the next Powerball winner might get more than just candy. What is the prize for tonight's winner?
Taylor Swift's new album, Midnights, keeps breaking records. The album debuted at #1 in 14 countries in just 1 week. Taylor Swift has become the only artist to have 5 albums debut with over 1 million units sold in their first week in U.S. history.
And that's not the only thing. Erin Taylor broke Spotify's record for most global streams in a 5-day period and most single-day streams. And just today, Swift has become the first artist to claim all top 10 entries on the Hot 100 Billboard chart in a single week.
And no tricks and all treats for tonight's Powerball winner. Instead of candy, the award-winning ticket will get $1 billion tonight for Halloween. This jackpot hits number 2 for the largest prize in its 30-year history. Cash value will come out at about $497 million. Drawing time is 11 tonight, so go get some tickets if you're looking to play. Nuried, I know you're a big Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah, I'm really obsessed with the album, and I read that she broke 53 records in total. So
I believe it.
That's a lot, and especially since it's the first album that is not re-recorded after 2 years.
I forgot about that. Good for her. That's great.
Yeah, it's surprising how she's breaking records and she keeps doing it every time.
We're not surprised, though. Huge Taylor Swift fans here in the studio.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially us.
Yeah.
When I was in 8th grade, we had to do this project. It was like Greatest American, and I did Taylor Swift, and everyone laughed at me. I still stand by it. I didn't win, but I should have.
I feel that right now that proves the point that she's the Greatest American.
She's talented. She's versatile. She's Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she keeps growing. She keeps doing awesome things. So I'm very proud of her.
And the jackpot, are you going to enter it?
I don't think so, but whoever wins, it's getting a lot of money, and I'm really excited about to see who might win.
Don't they say you're more likely to get struck by lightning than win? So
we'll see.
Anyways, well, that's all we have for you today.
Thank you for joining us. For updates on all these stories and more, visit our website.
And our social media platforms at Kent Wired. I'm Erin Sullivan.
And I'm Nuried Hurtado. Happy Halloween, Portage County.